Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm your host D-Day, bringing you the July update. So as you guys can see, we finally did it. We broke 1,000 subscribers. And it's funny because it was on my birthday actually. And the day after we unlocked community posts. So I uploaded a picture of my birthday cake, and if you look closely on that cake, I used my daughter Lily's 3 and 6 year birthday candles. So that's why they're different colors. I thought that was pretty cute for me to include her in the birthday celebration. She gave me permission that I could use her candles. So she did get birthday cake for letting me use her candles. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. I will continue to provide quality content for you guys. Keep liking, and I will keep uploading. And I do have a surprise Minecraft mod pack incoming, and I'm not going to tell you guys what it is because yeah, I need a microphone first. I want it to be quality. I don't want to just put up content just to put up content. So from this point on, like I said last time, I'm gonna focus on uploading 1 video a week, but they're going to be way better quality than my previous uploads of an upload every single day. So speaking of content, we are monetized, and we have the ads running. So every ad that you guys watch will earn the channel money. So I mean, as soon as I have enough for a microphone, it's on like Donkey Kong. And yeah, the focus will definitely be modded Minecraft. I know that you guys, most of you guys, subscribe to my channel for modded Minecraft, so that is going to be the focus. And I'm planning on occasionally using the community posts to post a poll for you guys for an old school game that I'm interested in doing a Let's Play run through. And by old school, I mean anything that is pre-HDMI cables. So I've been collecting video games for a very long time now, and I inventoried them, and currently I have over 450 video games that cross over about 15 different consoles. So video game collecting has definitely been one of my special interests. So leading segue, you know, talking about special interests, my personal life has dramatically improved. So I mentioned last channel update that I was thinking about uploading a vlog of my personal life history. I still plan on doing this, but I've spent a lot of time what seems to be turning into a full-on autobiography. I've had a lot of stuff happen in my life, and I mean, now that I'm writing it all down, I'm constantly remembering things that I've forgotten, and I'm revising over and over again. So as soon as the beginning of the story stops changing, stops fluctuating so much, I will make episode 1 of A Day with D-Day. So yeah, I do read you guys' comments. It's very important to me. I did notice that the top voted comment was for the name of the series to be A Day with D-Day. And since you guys are here for me during this time period where I'm not uploading, I wanted to reward you guys. So I'm definitely going to name the series A Day with D-Day just for you guys. So thank you for being there, commenting, and leaving supportive comments for me, especially on my birthday post. Thank you for saying happy birthday to me. It did mean a lot to me. It really did. So in this update specifically, what I can mention is that I have been diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. And I want to be transparent about it. It does fall on the autism spectrum, but comparatively, I am very blessed with being high functioning, and it's probably because I've been practicing at being neurotypical for so long. They were actually pretty surprised that I have gone this long without being diagnosed. And it's because I've been trying really, really hard my entire life to be like everyone else. But I mean, I'll go into more details when I upload my vlog that I'm planning on doing. It will run side by side with Minecraft videos. I know my subs, they don't want to bait and switch, so don't worry. This channel will be dedicated to Minecraft. I will do additional content talking about my personal life. And the introduction, episode 1 of A Day with D-Day, I'll go over the Asperger's aspect of my life. So yeah, don't worry, I'll be uploading Minecraft as well. I mean, I was recommended a support group that I joined via Google Meet because of this whole COVID thing. I mean, they're both awesome and absolutely terrible at the same time. And they know exactly what I mean by that, so. I started making my own food. That one's really important. Pretty basic stuff. I mean, I'm no chef, but healthy foods and whole foods, specifically whole foods. I'm staying away from sugars and I'm staying away from gluten. I realized that gluten triggers my anxiety, and when I'm triggered further, like a second time, it sends me into what I've been taught is an Asperger's meltdown. And with that specifically, also, I'm very blessed. I've only had 3 meltdowns in my entire life. And I mean, twice with my mom, and once with someone else. So yeah, I'm blessed. Some of the group members, they say that it happens, 1 to 2 to 3 times a month. And honestly, it's only happened to me 3 times in my life. And all 3 times it has scared me. And I'm pretty sure I scared the other person. But now that I understand what it is, I realize that it requires me to be triggered twice in a row. So that's why it's rare for me, because I have been controlling it successfully. Just 3 times I was unsuccessful. It's just a numbers game. But yeah, like a major thing that they taught me is that I suffer from anxiety and not depression. My entire life I've thought I've been depressed because comparing myself to other guys, I'm kind of a crier. So like I cry when stuff goes south, and I thought, oh yeah, crying means sad. Sad means depression. So I was wrong. I was definitely wrong, and because I was wrong, the coping mechanisms that I had in place were making things worse for me. So I was actively working towards making myself happy, which is the opposite of sad. Makes sense. Logically, it makes sense. But I was filling myself with more anxiety. And my crying didn't come from me being sad. I mean, the past 3 months has really taught me what it feels like to go through grief. And comparing my life to that, I have not been sad. I have been frustrated. I've been crying out of frustration. And yeah, my coping mechanisms, yeah, they've been making me happy, but they've been making me more anxious. And over a long period of time, all I'm filled with is anxiety. So I fixed that. I kind of subconsciously knew that though, because like, I forgot if it was last update or the update before, I changed my coping mechanisms and I've felt better since then. So I guess subconsciously I kind of figured it out. But yeah, I mean, sticking to the topic of being healthy, I joined a gym. I'm really excited about that. I joined Planet Fitness. I got the Black membership so that I can bring somebody with me whenever I want for free. It's an open invitation to all my friends. So I can sometimes, I'm always going to the gym for me. but sometimes I can get the sprinkles on top of, you know, having one of my friends come with me. So, I mean, I'm down 37 pounds since March. So that's super awesome. I'm back to squatting 180 pounds. So I'm gaining lean muscle mass, I know that. I have my 5x5 program that I'm sticking to. It's worked for me in the past and I stopped doing it because I got lazy, you know. I'm watching my macros. I'm getting plenty of protein so that I can promote my muscle growth. I'm paying attention to resting, and I'm not going to the gym when I'm not feeling it. So I got a really good mindset going on. My appetite has absolutely tanked, which is a good thing because there's a difference between being hungry and having an appetite. And my appetite kind of got out of control there for a while. I was eating to make myself happy, and it was wrong because I was gaining weight and I was getting anxious. So there's one of my small coping mechanisms for you. But yeah, my appetite is tanked. I'm only eating when I'm hungry or when I'm trying to put protein in my body. It's working really well. I'm feeling really clear right now. So I reached out to some of my old friends that knew me before my life went crazy 5 years ago. And one friend that I reached out to her, she was I would say she was my best friend back when my life got completely derailed back in 2008. So they in turn, they connected me with the new friends that they made over the years. So I have a fairly large group of friends again, and it feels really good to have a support group going again, having a lot of friends. We've been talking about going to Anime Matsuri this month, actually, as long as COVID doesn't cancel it. It's an anime convention. I'm thinking about cosplaying again. I do some pretty good cosplays. It's an art outlet for me. It's also a special interest. I'm doing it now for the right reasons. Before I was kind of losing my focus, but now, you know, I can do it for what I wanted to do it as. I wanted it as an artistic outlet where I could show my art. And yeah, and I mean, we talked about going to Renfest too, you know, and Renfest has always been one of the most important things to me. I've been doing Renfest for about 12 years now, maybe even 13. I need to do the exact math. But I mean, hopefully Renfest won't be canceled this year either, because that'd be terrible. It would break my streak. But they're all talking about camping with me. I was very clear. I was like, hey, camping is important to me. I want you all to come with me. And I don't care if I have to twist everybody's arm. Luckily, I don't feel like I'm twisting anybody's arm. They're all pretty excited about camping with me. I've always wanted that. I've always wanted to have my own tribe, my own Renfest tribe. So right now we're planning, not loosely, we're planning on going pirate weekend, camping pirate weekend, and dressing up as Team Aqua grunts from Pokemon. And I know it's a little nerd thing about me. It's cosplay and it's Pokemon. And I mean, Team Aqua, they're kind of pirate-like, so I like twisting the theme a little bit because, you know, Renfest is dedicated pirates, and I think it'd be great for all of us to be running around as Pokemon grunts, you know, like the bad guys, because they're pirate themed, and it's a really easy cosplay if you think about it. It's only a couple of white and blue stripes and ragged clothes, so they're all on board. There's one person that's interested in making all of the costumes for everyone. She really wants to do it, so I'll definitely upload video when that happens in November. And yeah, I mean, if any of y'all are interested in attending a convention that I mentioned, or Renfest, for example, you can join the Discord that is in the description below. We have about 15 to 20 people. It's a very small clique in our chat. You can chat with me directly there if you wanted to. Also, Lashmac, if you're watching this, I'd love to be able to talk to you directly. I've been speaking to you indirectly through comments, and to be honest, I really would love to one-on-one chat with you if you want to. No biggie though. And yeah, I mean, I recently promoted 2 of our most active members to High Council, so they have powers now. And I've discussed with them personally of going to a convention that's local to them that I've gone to in the past. I was really surprised and very pleased is the right word to find out that they live in the state of this convention that I've gone to in the past. So it'd be really easy for me to hang out with them, and I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, specifically the gym membership, let me go back to that. I'm paying that with my own money, and if I don't think I ever mentioned it, like I work for my dad, and when it's a family business, there's not really an income involved, so I can't really say that I'm earning money. I am, but it's a family business. But I am making my own money for the first time in a long time. And yeah, I mean, with the help of my uncle and with one of my friends that the universe provided me, I tossed myself into swing trading stocks on the stock market. And I found out I'm really good at it. I opened up a TD Ameritrade account for TOS and a Robinhood account so that I could do free trades. And I've realized that because of my Asperger's, I have a really amazing ability for pattern recognition. I love looking at graphs. I love looking at data. I love looking at analytics. I'm weird, really. Yeah. And I'm getting so excited because like I started making money, and the more money I make, the more money I earn, because it's based off of percentages, not flat fixed amounts, you know? So the more money I have, the more I can invest, the more I earn every day. And it's awesome. It's really awesome. So, I mean, I'm going to transition from swing trading to day trading as soon as I have 25,000 in my account. And I mean, I'm also working with my old staffing agency, and they're really trying to get me into a specific private tutoring position for high school math. Again, you know, numbers and graphs and stuff like that. Maybe German. I did tell them I'm fluent in German, so maybe I can private tutor German. If there's a demand for that, I can teach someone German. I would really like that, especially getting paid for it. To be honest, I love helping people, but getting paid for it really does. I think it takes away some negative aspects of my life, and that's why it's good. Not intrinsically because it's money, but because I feel better. But yeah, like that's going really well. I mean, working as a private tutor will help me get to that 25,000 faster so that I can start day trading. I'm working on my graduate school application. Yeah, studying for the GRE that I'm going to take pretty soon. Honestly, I'm looking towards moving out of Texas for the short term, at least, being serious. I really would prefer to move to somewhere where it snows during the winter. My genetics are definitely meant for colder temperatures than Texas. And I really want to have snow in the winter again. I want to have White Christmas. It's important. And Humboldt in Berlin has always been my dream. But I'm seriously looking at UC Boulder for their graduate program in cognitive neuroscience. I know that sounds pretty crazy. I've always had a crazy interest in cognitive neuroscience. Specifically, I am a psych major from UH. I'm also actively selling everything that I own right now, to tell you the truth. I want to start over completely at zero. And if you can hear the clicking, that's my dog walking through the hallway, so I'm sorry about that. I don't have editing software, so I can't cut it out. Um, but yeah, selling everything that I own will get me to that 25,000 faster so that I could really throw myself into day trading. I'm really good at it. I've been in contact with my college professor since March by email. She's also the head of the Department of Psychology and the graduate school advisor for UH, for the university that I graduated from. So she likes to boast that her letters of recommendation gets her students, into whatever school that they dream of. And she really cares about me, and I'm very grateful for her. And I mean, I'm really grateful for everyone, really. But yeah, I've also been thinking about going back to church. But I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to get into religion or politics. But it's for the right reasons. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's for the right reasons. But I've been developing self-discovery. I've been developing, I would say, at exponential rates. And it does make sense because the thing that was holding me back for the past 5 years, it vanished at the beginning of March. So from that point on, that was always going to be the next chapter in my life. The next chapter in my story. And as you guys should have figured out by now, I love to be colorful in my symbolism. I sometimes, it's part of my brain is I think in symbols. And it's really hard for me to explain how I think and how I feel, but it's really easy for me to tell a story, to convey the thoughts or the feelings that I have. So I have this written down because it's important to me and I didn't want to goof this up. So let me try. This is a long one, so I couldn't just babble it out. I am a phoenix, right? And I can't edit. I got nervous, sorry. Okay, I am a phoenix. And I spent the last 5 years slowly burning out, slowly dying, and turning to ash. And I was reborn at the beginning of March. And shit happened, man. Shit happened right after. It was bad luck. It was bad timing. Literally, it happened 2 weeks. Literally, 2 weeks on the day after. And I blame this coronavirus and this COVID stress that society is put under. And I wasn't ready to take off immediately. But, to make this a positive symbolism, my purpose as a phoenix is to be awesome, and my purpose is to be a mount that my soulmate rides to get herself whatever she wants. Ride or die, that's the way I am. My loyalty to those that take care of me is absolute. I'm stumbling right now. I'm stumbling around, but phoenixes are meant to fly, and they are meant to burn bright. So I want to leave it on that. Thank you guys. I love you, and I'll see you guys soon.